Who knows it? In your houses, everybody say, all we want to do is zoom, 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 zoom in our room, Colorado Zoom. And I'll go right into my newest little cheer.
Okay,
Colorado, Colorado, 6-dash. Come run, come walk, come bring your cash. Colorado, 6-dash. Come run, come walk, come bring your cash.
All right. Welcome to Mountain Time at 5, and thank you very much, Eileenie. The pep rally has begun.
Good Lord.
More cowbell.
Yeah.
There you go. Welcome, everybody. We are having a happy White Cane Awareness Day. We're going to talk a little about White Cane Awareness Day with Scott Labar. And if Jo Elizabeth Pinto's on here, Kevin, look for her. She's been posting some wonderful stuff, a member of ours here from National Federation of the Blind of Colorado. We're going to cover a little bit of state convention, a whole lot of 6-dash. We've got some special guests, and we're going to join the Boulder chapter probably around 5:45 as they get ready to do a dash themselves live in the streets of Boulder. So welcome to Mountain Time at 5, our NFBCO Comcast 6-dash. Huge thank you, our Mountain Time Fund. Thank you very much to all of our sponsors, which we always have to mention, and sometimes I get them all. We have wonderful partners this year for the state convention, as well as NFBCO Comcast 6-dash, including Vanda Pharmaceuticals, Comcast, Blackstone Consulting, Inc., Labar Law, Philadelphia Insurance. Oh my goodness, we got a ton of Spectrum. I know Jess and AIN, Audio Information Network, and AT Guys, and just a bunch of great folks that we have. NanoPack and Brian Smith of our Colorado Springs chapter and his companies. Am I forgetting anyone, Jess? Probably not. We got them all.
Ability counseling. I think you covered the list.
There you go.
Pretty well.
All right. Sounds good. And speaking of Jessica, here she is.
Hey, everybody. I am excited to be here for another Mountain Hour / 6-dash pep rally. Remember, you can register for the race at www.6-co.com, and I'll turn it over to Maureen.
Hi, everyone.
Hey, Maureen.
So just a reminder, if you have any questions about how to sign up for the 6-dash that you don't get answered today and you want to reach out to us, please call our hotline at 303-778-1130, extension 219, or you can send an email to assistance@nfbco.org, and we will get back to you as fast as we can.
And let's all send a bunch of love to Maureen. Maureen's been ailing a bit, struggling a bit, and yet you notice she's still here. She's doing the heavy lifting and the hard work from the heart of the National Federation of the Blind. Her and Logie Bear are over there, and David Neatfeld. And I would just say before I introduce Scott, we've had a number of folks struggling with the pandemic and employment issues and some emotional issues and everything that goes on. So please keep our members and friends and colleagues in your thoughts and prayers. These are tough times for folks financially, health-wise, and so that's what we do, pull together as a family. And if any of you need any of us, you reach out, and we'll try to help. I'll reach out to you if I'm in trouble. You reach out to all of us if you're in trouble. Scott Labar, please. Front and center.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, I don't know when you want me to do the little bit about the white cane laws,
Do
etc.
it. Do it. Do it.
For now?
Just do
All
it.
right. All right. Oh, great. I get the little horn. That's beautiful.
Yeah,
That's...
get the horn. Yeah.
So, Kevin, can you do that again? I actually have some breaking news. I need a little horn. Yeah. Thank you. Folks, I had said that registration to the National Federation of the Blind of Colorado virtual convention anywhere and everywhere would close on October 13th, and part of it has. If you did not register by the 15th, and you are a member of the NFB of Colorado and you wanted to vote, well, it's too late. So, because we had to get the list to the vendor today, but we will keep registration open for anyone who would like to register for our 66th annual state convention. We'll keep it open for another week so that you can be eligible for door prizes. So if you haven't registered for the convention, please go to nfbco.org. The first heading on the page is a link to our registration page. So please get there and register. We're doing pretty well, but I'm always sort of restless. I want more registrants. So about white cane laws and the day that we are celebrating, White Cane Awareness Day, the foundation of white cane, what used to be called Safety Day, goes all the way back to post-World War I, where in the United States for the first time we had schools that opened up to train guide dogs, and the modern version of what we call the white cane, those were developed around this time period. And as a recognition to the public of what the white cane meant or a guide dog meant, various cities and states started passing either white cane ordinances or laws. Now, Kevin, do you happen to know the first either city or state that passed a white cane ordinance or law?
Yes, I do.
What? Tell me.
Well, no, I don't want to steal your thunder. Go ahead.
You've probably lived in the state. I think you did anyway.
Yeah,
Peoria, Illinois.
Yeah.
Peoria, Illinois in 1930, Kevin. 1930, 90 years ago, adopted the first white cane ordinance. Now, after a while, our founder, Dr. Jacobus Tenbrook, got his hands on these white cane measures, and he developed a model white cane law, which the National Federation of the Blind shopped all over the country. And by 1972, the white cane law was adopted in each and every state in the Union. And Dr. Tenbrook did more with the white cane laws other than just recognizing it as sort of the official mobility aid of people who are blind, guide dogs or white canes. But he also declared in these laws, well, he's not like a king or something, he couldn't declare, but he included his language in all of these laws, language to the effect that blind and other people with disabilities had the full rights and privileges as any other people, as these original laws said, any other able-bodied individuals, and they have the rights to public facilities, public places, the roads, the sidewalks, so on and so on. So I submit to you, ladies and gentlemen, that Dr. Tenbrook's model white cane laws really were the precursor to things such as the Americans with Disabilities Act. You know, some of these white cane laws read very much like Title III in many ways of the Americans with Disabilities Act. And in fact, in 1964, Dr. Tenbrook argued to Congress when it was considering the Civil Rights Act that not only should discrimination be prohibited on the basis of color, religion, race, etc., but also disability. So Dr. Tenbrook was way ahead of his time. And really, these white cane laws were not only to recognize that drivers needed to be careful around people using white canes and guide dogs, but also were the first civil rights laws that we really had in this nation. And I'll just close on this. We do have a white cane law in Colorado. It has changed over the years. It is now codified in Colorado Statutes 42-4-808. And essentially it says any driver who observes somebody who is obviously disabled, is using a mobility device or a service animal, must take all measures that they can to stop before colliding with that person. And the law says that anybody who violates 42-4-808 commits a Class A traffic violation, which is not a crime or a misdemeanor, but it is a civil penalty that can range anywhere from $100 to $1,500. So anyway, that's some interesting background and information about our white cane laws. And in closing, I just want to say Happy White Cane Day.
Happy White Cane Day.
Happy White Cane Day.
Hey, woo. Yeah, that's, wait just a second. Right, good job. Good job.
There is one more fact. We do have a national proclamation each year. Congress passed this in 1964. Lyndon Johnson signed it and signed the first White Cane Day proclamation. Barack Obama changed it to Blind Persons Equality Day in 2011. So there you go.
Love that. Yeah. Jessica, you were...
Hey, yeah, I was actually just wondering if you guys heard about the race between the lettuce and the tomato.
No.
The lettuce was ahead and the tomato was trying to catch up.
Is that all that remains of the story?
Oh,
Yeah. So Maureen, I think, has a guest to introduce.
I do. I am so excited to introduce a very special guest, a very good friend of mine and someone that I really look up to, and he's just been a real inspiration to me. And I had the honor of being Chaz Davis's home management instructor. That's how I got to know Chaz. And he just impressed me every single day with how humble he is and how kind. And I just don't have really enough wonderful things to say about you, Chaz, actually. But Chaz is a Paralympian runner. He is an incredible athlete. He is originally from Are you originally from Massachusetts? I can't remember.
I am.
Okay, I thought so. And then you were in Colorado for a while. Now he is back in Massachusetts. But he is here to talk to us today about United in Stride, and just maybe you can share a little bit of your running journey with us, Chaz. And thank you so much for joining us.
Of course, I'm glad to be able to join you all. And first, Maureen, I have to say that you really inspired me, and really allowed me to grow as a blind person, especially when it was very brand new to me. So, I really appreciate that. And so for me, my blind journey started in 2014. And so it really has only been about 6.5 years now. And I was a Division I track athlete at the University of Hartford, and I was studying criminal justice. And then just in the middle of the school year, I lost vision in one eye, and within a couple of months, the same happened with the other eye. And so adjusting to school and life was a challenge. And I stopped running as a Division I runner, and really kind of thought that if I'm blind, how could I even run? How could I still pursue my passion? And that just wasn't anything that was conceivable to me at the time. And with the support of my friends and my teammates and my family, I was able to start running with the assistance of my teammates, kind of being unofficial guides. And so they didn't really know what they were doing. I didn't really know what I was doing, but we kind of just made it work. And, I was able to then compete for my team again at the Division I level, of course, with the help of my teammates. And then, I made a goal in 2014 of qualifying for the 2016 Paralympic Games. And so I was able to do that. And I wasn't, really took a lot of hard work and determination and, figuring things out guide-wise. But I did accomplish that goal, and I was able to compete for Team USA in 2016. And that still to this day is one of my proudest achievements. And, I definitely hope to qualify for Tokyo 2021. Now it will be as well. And so, in between all of that and training with my teammates as unofficial guides for me, I still knew after college, I'm not going to have the support of my teammates, and I still want to continue running. So how am I going to do that? And so in 2015, a website called United in Stride was launched in partnership with the Massachusetts Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired, and I work there right now. And Richard Hunter, who coordinates the California International Marathon, and that happens every year in December. And unfortunately, this year it got canceled. But that database, it's a web database that finds sighted guides for blind runners. And all you have to do is create an account, and it's very simple. You have a series of questions and details about yourself that you'll enter in to create your account, what kind of pace you want to do. If you're just starting your walker, that's fine too. And you have places where you can put all of that information in and create your profile. And then once you do that, you can search on the website and find people within your zip code, and you can expand the parameters to 5, 10, even 50 miles if people want to travel that far, or people living in more rural areas might need to look further than 10 or 20 miles, something like that. But I really found that United in Stride for me helped me find so many guides. And of course, racing, so many people think of, oh, let's go run a 5K, but there's so much training that goes into that first. And for me, in my training, I run marathons, and I have to have about 5 to 6 guides per week that run with me just for schedule purposes and things like that. So it's not easy to find those guides. And I was able to coordinate that while I was in Colorado, met a lot of great friends through that. And then after about a year ago now, I moved to Massachusetts, back to my home state. And immediately after moving to Boston, I went on United in Stride, had my account from 2015, just updated it a bit for where I now live. And I was able to find, even 10 or so guides just in a very short time period. And for me, that just was so liberating. And just was, I really felt that I was able to find my passion again through that. And United in Stride, I think, will always be a great tool for me. And now the great part is, with my role at the Massachusetts Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired, I help to work on the United in Stride website to improve it, to help connect people to it, and troubleshoot any issues with that. And then I also am a clinical social worker, so I work with older adults that are adjusting to vision loss, and then I also co-manage the Team with a Vision Boston Marathon team, and I manage the visually impaired side of it. And so if anyone out there wants to run the Boston Marathon at any point, I'm the guy to talk to about that. But we're really starting to grow United in Stride as more than just a database, but also hopefully hosting some events down the road. We have training schedules that are up there, where people can learn to train for a 5K or a 10K. And then I will be working on creating a training plan for a half marathon and marathon distance as well in the future. But if anyone has any questions about United in Stride, feel free to ask.
Jess,
so why don't
go ahead, Jess.
Oh, I was going to say, why don't we see if anybody has any questions? Why don't we see if we have anybody if you have a question, just raise your hand, *9. Is that right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And Chaz, I just want to say thank you to you for joining us again, and thank you for what you're doing for blind athletes and our community. It's amazing.
Of course.
Well, I'll tell you what, United in Stride. Now I'm here listening to you, and I'm thinking, whoa, now that I'm up with the NFBCO Comcast 6 Dash, or as I call it, the Dash, I'm doing about 3.5 miles a day, but I have 2 or 3 routes that my guide dog and I know really well. I'm going to need to find some guides because we're getting bored, right? And even though I'm just a walker and a hiker with only a few runs, the fact that they can help you find hike guides as well is tremendous. I'm excited about that. Thank you.
Yeah. And, so United in Stride has really expanded from just the running side of things to, like you mentioned, hiking, even triathlons, things like that. And what's cool is, even for people that have never guided before and want to learn how to do that, there is a training video that's audio described and everything on there. So even if you as a blind athlete want to check it out to get a few more pointers, I think it's a really good resource. And it's
it is
on the homepage.
It's the best guide training video I've ever seen, and I always use it if we're going through a crash course to train guides. I always ask guides to watch that first of all, because I think it just gives you every bit of the basics that you need. It's a very, very great piece. So Chaz, you've been doing a little virtual racing also recently. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so just last month we had the virtual Boston Marathon, and of course it usually happens every year in April, and then it was going to happen in September in person, and then because of the circumstances we moved to the virtual format. And you know, we had a team of 30 visually impaired runners with Team with a Vision, and they all competed in a virtual realm, and they got to do it in their own corner of the world while still really being a part of our whole team. And so I got to do it myself as well, and I did it in my hometown in Massachusetts, just around a very small neighborhood. I think it was only about a mile and a half, so I had to do it about 19 times first to equal the whole marathon distance. But you know, it was the first time I had raced this year, and you know, just because of how everything went. So I was definitely really grateful for that, and a lot of hometown support. So that was cool.
That's awesome. Very cool. Does anyone else have questions for Chaz? You can raise your hand by hitting *9, or under the participants, there's the raise hand. And I don't know if it's still under the more. It is not under more anymore. They keep moving the hand around.
They keep changing it. Yeah. Anybody, Kev?
Nope.
Okay.
All right. Awesome.
Well,
Thank you so much, Chaz. And I know
Of
it
course,
really
yeah.
inspired me to get more miles in for the 6-Dash. And like Kevin said, United in Stride is just a great way for us to find guides to help us get those miles in. And so tell us one more time the website to go to sign up for United in Stride.
So it's unitedinstride.com.
Awesome.
Easy. All right.
Really
and I
easy.
just think it's great because a lot of us on this call and around the affiliate and around the nation, our Federation Nation, are participating in the Dash. And sometimes people say, well, it's starting to get colder. I don't want to do the treadmill. I really want it's virtual, but I want to be outside. How can I do that if my, you know, with my cane skills, and where can I go with pandemic? Well, United in Stride, or those of us in our affiliate, will help each other out. So everybody should sign up, shouldn't they, Jess?
Absolutely. And so I will talk just a little bit about signing up for the 6-Dash, if that's all right with everybody.
Hey.
So you sign up for the 6-Dash by going to www.6-co.com. And the really cool thing about signing up for the 6-Dash this year is that when you sign up, you have the opportunity to participate in 3 different ways. And it's all for the same one price. You don't have to sign up 3 different times. So you can enter your time for the virtual 5K. You can also log your collective miles from October 1 through November 8th.
43.
To see how far you can get. 67 so far, but I bet Chaz has got us all beat.
43.
And you can log your miles, and you'll see how far you can get across the state of Colorado, or you can log your miles on a team. Like I'm on the Doggers, and everything but the kitchen sink Colorado Springs, and I can log my miles to see how far we're going to get as a team across the United States. So it's a really fun way to participate and to play with your friends. And you can, if you're not happy with your 5K time, you can run it again and get a faster time. You can log your miles throughout. So like if you skip a day and you got to go back in and log those miles, it's no big deal. Maybe you haven't even registered yet. You can still go back and log all the miles that you've gotten between October 1 and now. And so it's a lot of fun. Another cool new feature this year is that you can fundraise. And the fundraising is really great because if you fundraise $100, you get your $30 registration refunded to you. So it's a great way to get to play and have other people help you play by contributing to the great work of the National Federation of the Blind of Colorado. And we have a lot of people who aren't from Colorado on this call. So just really quickly, I want to mention that a lot of the money that we raise supports our scholarship programs in Colorado. It supports our Bell camps that we do. It supports special programs and outreach that we do, like our conventions. And, you know, we really do put all of the funds to very good use. So it's a great way to donate your own resource. It's a great organization to which to donate your own resources, and it's also a great organization to encourage other people to donate to. And I know we had one person who maybe their family member didn't want to contribute online, they didn't want to enter their credit card information, we were able to have them send a check into the Colorado Center and manually enter that amount. So if you run into somebody and they want to support you, but they don't want to enter their card information online, you just have them email assistance@nfbco.org or click on the Ask Questions button on the registration page, and that goes actually to our event manager, which is Runner's Roost, and we'll get you guys all set up. So I wonder if anyone has any questions about signing up for or participating in the 6-Dash or fundraising. If you do, it's *9 to raise your hand, or under the participant section, there's the raise hand button on the iPhone app.
And I'm sure there is someone who is thinking, well, I'd like to do it, but I don't know how to register. I'm not high tech. I don't know how to do this stuff. Or maybe it's just me. But again, if you send an email to assistance@nfbco.org or call us, we'll get someone to call you back and walk you through. It's just like registering for the convention. And if you know blind, vision impaired people or non-blind people who need to be registered for either of these events, reach out to your family. We'll help you through it. Cheryl will call you. Kevin will call you. Someone will call you back if you call 303-778-1130, extension 219, or send that email, or just reach out to us. You know us. So we'll get you registered up any way we can, because we want to make this a huge event.
Absolutely. And same with setting up fundraising pages. Kevin has helped a lot of people so far set up their fundraising pages, and then he just shoots you a link, and all you have to do is just pop that link right onto your Facebook. So
or
I
an
mean,
email.
it's really easy. Or yeah, in an email, whatever works well for you.
Text,
No,
whatever.
perfect.
Whatever. Yeah. Smoke signal, whatever works.
Mm-hmm.
Any hands up?
Nope. If you're on a computer, it's Alt-Y. Or if you're on a Mac, it's Option-Y to raise hand.
So we're open to any conversations about the convention, about wellness, about Mountain Time 5. You know, there's a wonderful Prospero matching grant, by the way. They're the folks that make all kinds of cool stuff for blind people through the NFB.org. You can, still not too late. They're matching like dollar for dollar up to, like, I don't know, $25,000 or $50,000. So if you have a little extra green and you want to make a contribution that way, I'm sure that President Rick Abona, our national board, and all of us would appreciate that too. So there's all kinds of ways to give from the purse and from the person, your time and your talent and your treasure. And we love that so much.
So, Kevin, I wonder if we could have Rashika talk for just a couple minutes about the hashtag #MyCaneMyIndependence campaign.
Yeah, that's exciting. I didn't know about that until just recently, and I've started, Rashika, I've started using the hashtag today.
I've sent you a request. There you go, Rashika.
Hi, Jessica. Rashika just got into her other school call. I'll call her in she'll be there in 2 minutes. Sorry about that.
Oh, okay. That's okay. Yeah. No problem.
How are you doing? How are you doing, man?
Doing good.
Good. These guys went to Washington seminar with us last year. Your first Washington seminar. Rashika is what, like mid-teens, and this is her dad, who's also helped us with some projects. So welcome to Mountain Time at 5, my brother.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. And I think Rishika is very excited about the hashtag #MyCaneMyIndependence. Please, anytime you post something, share with that hashtag and share your stories. And I think that would really inspire others.
Absolutely. So I wanted to find out if people had any fun ways that they have been collecting their miles so far during the 6-Dash. So if you do, you can raise your hand by hitting *9 or Alt-Y or Option Y or under the participant section in the app. So I actually had a great time. I went back to my mom and dad's house in Tennessee for a very short trip. And while I was in Tennessee, I was able to get a lot of great miles in at sea level. And for anybody who likes to run, running at altitude is is a little more taxing because your oxygen doesn't bind to your hemoglobin as well. And so when I got to go back down to sea level, I felt like I was a lot better runner than I actually was. So that was a really, really fun way to get in some miles. And I think we had Dale's hand up.
Dale, I sent you a request. There you go.
There.
Okay. I'm president of the Aurora chapter. And we do have our hats for sale. We've got a flyer out just for 6-dash hats. Jessica says she's going to post it. It's been posted on Colorado Talk and some other destinations. These hats are $8 a hat. Or 2 of them for $14. You can order as many as you want as long as we have them in stock. They are limited supply, but we would like to move them. And we're making this offer. If you have seen the other hats we've sell and want them, we also have them.
Yeah, you guys are really mad hatters over there. I bought a couple just a couple weeks ago, and now you got a new one out, the Dash. That's awesome. I'll be ordering a couple of those.
we've had that one.
Yeah, they sold the Dash hat last year too. It's a great hat.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I didn't buy that one, but
well,
they have
now
lots
you have to buy it.
My point is that they have lots of different ones as well.
Mm-hmm.
And to get those, you contact either my wife, who is Edith Holden, at 720-308-8270, or her email is eholden@juno.com.
Right on.
All right, awesome.
Or you can contact me, and I'm on the Colorado NFB of Colorado website as president.
All right.
Thanks,
so
man.
Next, I think we have Rashika back with us, and then next Eileen after Rashika.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Jessica, for giving me this opportunity. I'm sorry again that I was a little late. I just got back from some school stuff. But I just wanted to let you guys know about something really exciting that's come up recently, and that is that I've been so inspired by being a part of this community lately, and I'm so fortunate to experience the NFB in that way, and I wanted to kind of do something to give back and raise awareness about the amazing work that all of you do and the lessons you've taught me, especially considering that White Cane Day is coming up and October is Blind Awareness Month. So I've started a campaign called #MyCaneMyIndependence, and it is a platform where I would love for any of you, if you have a story about how you see independence as a blind person or the places you've gone with your cane in the spirit of White Cane Day, please post that on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, and I would love to have your stories and share it with people so that we can create a supporting community.
It's
Fantastic.
fun. It's fun.
I think it's really great.
Go ahead, Jess.
Thank you.
Oh no, you're perfect, Kev.
Okay, so I think it's a great thing, and we were talking while you were finishing school over there, and your dad was kind enough to come on and talk with us a little bit. It's always great to hear his voice. And we talked a little about, some of us have already started using it. We just found out about it. Cane, My Independence. It's a great hashtag. It's better than some of the political ones. Everybody feels empowered by the work we all do. And some of that other stuff gets us off in the weeds, man. We don't really know what. No weeds. It's a pep rally. Come on.
Colorado, 6-dash.
Hey, Eileen. Go ahead.
Hi, guys. First, I just want to say that I have been doing my hashtag, my independent stories all day, and I hope people are not tired of them yet. I have maybe one or two more to put up before the end of the day. I think it's a wonderful thing that you started. Thank you so much for that. Also, I just wanted to get on, Jessica, you were wondering how we were getting our miles in. I don't know how interesting this is, but I am one that does a lot of quarantining. So what I like to do when I get my walks in, I'm still unable to get on the treadmill, but I will either put a movie on in my room or a nice good book, and I will walk around in the house. And I've figured out that when I'm on the treadmill, I can do a mile in about 17 minutes. But when I'm walking around my house, it takes like 30 minutes. So I'm really grateful to have all the books and movies and things in my house to entertain me. I tried Serve Safe, but that wasn't working. The walk took forever. Anyway, I just wanted to share that. I don't know if it's interesting or not, but
I think
if
it's
anybody
very
wants to join, yeah, just cool ways to get not only some exercise, but participate in the 6-Dash.
Absolutely. So Eileen, do you know what happens when you run in front of a car?
Maybe do they have one leg shorter than the other? I'm not sure.
Nope, you get tired.
Oh,
You
yeah,
know what
yeah.
happens? You know what happens when you run behind a car?
Tell me.
You get exhausted.
Oh, I'm gonna have to have you as a guest on the Wild West Talent Night to give us some of your little jokes. I would love
Well,
that.
my
Thank
bad
you.
running jokes.
Well,
I love it.
While we're talking Wild West Talent Night, I wanna say, how do people sign up for that? Because that's going to be on Friday evening at the convention, I think, right?
Yes, it is. It's going to start at 8 p.m. And so we're actually taking 10 people, first come, first serve, and I don't believe many have signed up yet. I haven't heard from Nate. So what we're doing is we're going to have some prizes. We're going to have door prizes as well as a nice big prize for the winner. We're going to have some secret judges. And the prizes, I'll just say, our chapter has donated two $50 door prizes. And then our chapter members, we have a $75 King Supers card to give away, and $50 and $25. And so people can also register. To register to be an entertainer, we're asking for a donation of $5 to help the chapter. And you're able to win the $75, $50, and $25 prize. And then if you would like to donate, so anybody's welcome to come onto the Zoom and listen to the performers. But if you would like to donate, it's a $5 minimum. And that is how you would be able to win the door prize of $50 each. And we are going to be able to take PayPal, Venmo, or Apple Pay for those donations.
So who do they? Go ahead.
I was just going to say, I figure I'll pay my $5 to start telling bad jokes, and then everybody else can contribute $5 to have me stop.
I will continue. I will donate $50 to have you stop.
See, there we go. We're already raising some great funds.
I hear 50. Can I get 55?
So says the president of Wild West.
So anybody who wants to sign up for either performing in the talent show or just wants to contribute to the donations, contact Nate Hecker at 605-610-7959. And you can text him or call him, and he'll be happy to help you through the process. Hopefully it's not too confusing. Yeah, so right now we have the deadline at Monday.
Okay.
And you know, let's hope we get it those slots full by then. I'm pretty sure we will.
Get 'em.
Yeah.
You'll get 'em.
The reason we want to have the deadline by then is so that we can get at least 2 rehearsals in before the event, because we want to really make it fabulous. And I'm working on getting a celebrity judge.
Oh yeah.
And I know we have 2 hands when you're ready for them, Early.
And then I'd like to make an announcement when you have a chance.
Oh, let's go with Scott. Scott, you've been waiting. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, thank you. First of all, in response to your first joke, Jessica, your joke is, you know, kind of like the Titanic. It's hitting an iceberg and it's going down, going down.
Iceberg lettuce.
Yes, yes,
Love
yes.
it.
Thank you. You know, I've been doing a few of these. What am I calling them? Convention audio bulletins. And yesterday, I announced that we have a winner of our registration drawing for the NFBCO convention. And I announced that person, here's the second clue. Yesterday's clue was the person lives within the borders of Colorado, because I've looked at the registration list. We have lots of people registering outside the borders, but this particular person whose name we drew lives within the borders of Colorado. And I will say now that this person lives in the northern half of the state. Yeah. So stay tuned to more audio bulletins because there'll be more clues.
That makes me sad. That means I did not win.
Yeah, so why should we listen? Why should we listen if we're out of the running? Good Lord.
You should listen because I'm debonair, entertaining, and like that.
Yeah. So we have a hand raised. I do want to remind folks that don't know, you know, the Mountains and Plains annual chapter meeting is tonight at 7. And that's the real first official kickoff of the convention when you think about it. And then on Sunday afternoon at 4 is the QAGDU meeting, Colorado Association of Guide Dog Users meeting. So join us for that. And whose hand is up, Kevin or Jeff? Oh.
It was a phone number. So the phone number.
Is that me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hello, is that me? 868-3689?
Yep.
There you go.
Hi. Hello, Coloradans. It's Massachusetts. Elizabeth Sam. I was just wondering what chapter is doing the Wild West night, and how do we get Zoom information for that? And what night is it taking place?
Hi, so the Wild West talent show will be taking place on Friday night, the 30th, and that will be it's going to be late for you because it's going to be from 8 to 10 Mountain Time. And Zoom information, we will be getting that out here. I'm not sure how to get that to you directly, actually.
So it will
I can give an email address.
Well, it will be in the NFB of Colorado agenda, our convention agenda. So if you look up our convention agenda, it will be there.
And that will be on our website.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
If you have further questions, again, keep in mind the number and the email address we always give out on this call. You can always use those numbers to reach us, and we'll get back to you. So thanks for being with us. Woo, woo, woo.
Jerry Neely has his hand up, Kovacs.
Yes, I would like to ask, could you repeat the phone number for the talent show entry?
Nope, sorry. Got to get it first.
Yeah.
That number is 605-610-7959, and you'll want to talk to Nate Hecker.
Yeah, call early. You know, call before he started. Call before happy hour is all I
say. Wake him up good and early in the morning.
Yeah, he's a blind vendor. He's all right with that. We haven't heard from Marianne yet, have we?
We haven't. I don't know if her group's ready. If they are, then that is perfect. If not, I have another piece that I wanted to share.
Do your piece.
Say
your piece, young one.
So while you're participating in the 6-Dash, you can also help our friends in Alabama. And they are having a walkathon. It starts tomorrow and goes on through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. daily. And basically you get to log all your exercise. It's kind of like ours. It's on the honor system for reporting, and they've got prizes, and it's going to be really fun. And I'm going to be on the air during part of the walkathon, and I think Whirly's going to be on the air during part of the walkathon, and it's $20 to sign up. And you can sign up at www.nfbalvirtualwalk.eventbrite.com. That's www.nfbalvirtualwalk.eventbrite.com. So that's another great way to get some miles in. while you're doing the 6-dash.
Now, Jessica, I believe it goes through Saturday the 24th, right?
No, Saturday the 24th is just their party. That's
the
their
party.
that's their in
Yeah.
party.
Okay, I am emceeing that party.
Oh, okay, fun.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be at the party because I'm registering, and I'll be on tomorrow at 9 a.m. Mountain Time or 10 a.m. Central Time.
Alabama.
So, yeah.
Yeah. We've got great people in Alabama. There might be somebody on here, but Barbara, their president, is an amazing person. And of course, a lot of us go way back with Alan and Joy Harris. I spoke to Joy and Alan and Joy, who have had really ailing and some brittle health in recent times, but they're doing well. And Joy's real engaged in planning this event. And if you guys don't know Joy and Alan, they're prince and princesses. They're the best of us. They really are. Great, great people. Alan was a high school wrestling champion in the state of Michigan in 1964, I believe. So I heard about his exploits as a blind school wrestler myself before I even met him through the Federation. Isn't that an exciting anecdote that I shared, Scott?
So I wonder if we do have Marianne. I see
lost
Paul
Marianne.
on.
Oh, we lost her. I just hate to lose our members. We don't have enough.
You probably fell in the Boulder Creek or something.
Maybe. Oh, we've got a new member that just moved to Boulder from San Francisco.
Jordan Castor, yes.
Yeah.
Paul is on.
She works for Apple. So if you
I know she does. And she's going to be up there in Boulder, and she's going to be active in that chapter.
Any insider Apple information,
Oh yeah, maybe she can help me with my 12.
So
You're 12.
Scott, I have one more thing I want to ask you.
Who, me? Sure.
Yeah, sure. What do runners do when they forget something?
I have no idea.
They jog their memory.
Okay, now if we don't get Marianne or some other callers pretty quick, we're going to get out of here.
Jerry Neely's got his hand up again. Jerry?
Oh, Jerry.
I just wanted to confirm, I was reading your website for the registration, and it says that if you don't register by the 13th, you're not eligible for door prizes.
Yeah, well, that's a lie.
Okay.
I have used the power invested in me. You're not going to be eligible to vote, but you will be eligible for door prizes. We've got to change the message there. I appreciate that.
No problem.
And don't
Thank
worry
you.
about putting in a voting phone number because, well, you can't vote. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. I just went through that voting. That was we had a really good convention last weekend, and it really went well. So
you guys did.
Great.
You guys absolutely did have a good convention.
Utah, you mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
I tuned in. It was great.
Yeah, I saw you. I was one of the hosts most of the 2 days.
Great. So you're going to help with ours coming up in a couple of weeks. That's great. Thanks for volunteering.
Yeah. Thank you.
Paul Sandoval. We need him. So, well, I wonder if we're going to get our on-the-spot reporter, Marianne Mayorelli.
She just joined. She's coming.
Oh, here she is.
Oh, good.
Isn't there a Marianne song or something? Anyway, never mind.
Well, there's a Leonard Cohen Marianne song.
Sing it.
Oh, no, I can't do that. I'm saving it for the talent show.
You're not going to do poetry again, are you? Or whatever that was? Improv.
I wonder if people would pay more to hear you stop singing or me more to stop telling jokes. We could have a contest, Kev.
Yeah, we could certainly do that.
There's a Harry Belafonte song.
Oh, we could do that.
I sent you a request, Marianne.
There's a hole in my bucket. Dear Liza, there's a hole in my bucket. Dear Liza, a hole. Go, Jess.
My jokes are better.
Oh, come on. That's a great song. We should work it up.
It is when somebody else is singing.
Dear Kevin, dear Kevin, dear Kevin, just fix it. Dear Kevin, fix it.
All right, there you go.
With what, dear Liza? Dear Liza, dear Liza. With what shall I fix it, dear Liza? With what?
With a cane tip, dear Kevin, dear Kevin.
Well, do we have Marianne, our on-the-spot reporter? Oh, she
left.
She's having trouble, I guess, huh?
Well, I was going to sing initially, Mary Ann.
You've got
Paul.
do you want to give Paul permission? I don't know if he's in the same spot that she is.
I don't know. Let's get Paul on, though. He'll tell us.
Yeah. I sent you a request to unmute Paul.
And if not, he'll do something else entertaining. We know that.
Yeah, we know Paul's got a...
The song is All Day, or All Night, All Day, Marianne.
That's true.
We could find that. We can do a great opener for her.
There's Paul.
Greetings, all.
Hi, Paul.
Hi there. While she gets mutified or untongue-tied or whatever, let me just say the fact that we have to order food for all of these race events, and so the thing that I thought about quickly was that, shall we say, I ordered from Amazon a chicken and an egg. I'll let you know.
That's awesome. I love it.
That's better than any of
Paul.
Much better
Because
than
you
any
need that protein, yes.
much better than any of Jessica and Scott's.
All right, I hear
there she is.
Hey guys, it's Marianne. I am here. I needed to reconnect back to the meeting, but I am here with all of our Achilles group and the Boulder Valley chapter.
Yay.
And we are getting ready to take some major photos, which we always do before our races. And then we are going to be off to a 6-dot dash.
Woo, woo, woo. All right, yeah. Well, that's great, Marianne. Thanks for calling in, and hopefully others will hook up with United in Stride or Achilles. How long are you?
And if you,
Marianne, we want to hear everybody cheer.
How long? I'm going to just a second. We're lining up for a picture, and we will definitely have a cheer.
All right.
We'll be waiting.
We have to do the social distance.
Everybody,
like nice
3 steps to the left.
Yeah.
Now go 3
Which I will
steps
make sure
to the right.
Gets posted out.
No.
I will make sure that the 6-dot dash picture gets sent out so that it can be posted out appropriately.
Tweet it, baby. Tweet it.
Yeah, tweet it.
I can do that too. Oh, no, stop it.
Someone's got a guide dog.
Wow, this is
She's either talking to Paul or a guide dog. I'm not sure which one.
Awesome.
Boy, I love these live events, don't you guys?
While everybody's getting ready for the picture, why don't you just tell them to give us a big hooray?
Stay.
There's a jocularity there. Jocularity, I hear.
There is.
Marianne, can you get them to go ahead and give us a big hooray?
Give us for picture. Hey guys, let's all get one big on the count of 3 a big hooray, will you? 1, 2, 3, hooray!
Yes. All right, and they're off.
You guys have a great time.
Pictures pairing up, and we will
have fun
for a great race.
All right, have fun, Boulder. Woo woo.
We sure will.
Yeah, take some video as you go along. Maybe we'll, play it back at the convention.
That's all I have, ladies and gentlemen. And I don't know if everybody has anything else or not, but I think this has been a fabulous, successful.
We've got Shannon Britt with her hand up.
Okay, great.
I'm not seeing Shannon.
She popped it up and then it went down.
She's unmuted there. Shannon,
Hello?
you have something?
Can you hear me?
She's exercising. She's exercising her virtual hand.
I am. I just want to introduce myself. I'm Shannon. I'm from Delaware. I'm new to this whole affiliate things, and I've only had a guide dog for about a year. Been blind most of my life, but I'm just starting to get into the federations and stuff. And I'm moving to Colorado because you guys are awesome. Our Delaware chapters are boring.
No.
Nobody's doing anything.
Oh,
hey, well, you got it. We'll help you get some fun stuff started there. Thank you so much for introducing yourself. It's so nice to meet you, and we feel so happy to have you on the call tonight.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was going to be a chapter meeting. I thought this was something else, but I'm glad I came and stayed because you guys are fun.
Yeah. Aw, you're very kind. I did the Delaware convention about a year and a half ago. Had a great time with the affiliate in Delaware. So welcome. Reach out to us and we'll help in any way we can. Love
Thank you.
Do we have any other questions before we close out the call?
Jerry, I fixed that website. It no longer says can't get door prizes.
See, Kevin multitasks.
Jerry, we got Jerry again.
Well, you know, I appreciate you doing that. I'm a web guy too, but I ain't that fast. But you had mentioned, I think Kevin mentioned that there was a chapter meeting going on tonight. How do you get on that Zoom call?
Send us an email to assistance@NFBCO, Jerry, and we'll respond back with the link.
Zoom link. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the easiest way to do it.
Yeah. Is that assistance? I'm sorry.
At NFBCO. Assistance at NFBCO.org. If you just shoot me an email right now, I'll go find the Zoom link and I'll send it to you.
Thank you.
You should go ask about the talent show. LOL.
You got it. Go.
This is Renee Anderson. I can send it to you.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, good. I didn't know you were out there, Renee. I'm so happy that you are.
I'm here.
Wonderful. So that's the first activity of our official state
right?
convention. It's coming up at 7 o'clock tonight at the Mountains Plains chapter, the at-large chapter, and then at 4 o'clock Sunday, you can join the Colorado Association of Guide Dog Users. We got a great group in Colorado, 4 o'clock this Sunday afternoon, and we can send you want the Zoom info for our general business meeting. It's not the seminar we're going to have at the convention. There are going to be some great seminars at the convention. Does someone else have a question before we all go for our nightly walks and runs?
Can somebody tell me what day it is? Thanks.
Today's Thursday.
Thank you.
Chicken, you could at least say hi and introduce yourself. LOL.
Who's that? What?
Sorry, this is Paul. This is Paul, chapter president of Wild West. I was joking with Kevin.
Yeah.
We love Paul Sandoval.
Here. Hey, Paul.
Yes, sir.
Can you give me a call after this?
Yeah. Actually, I don't know that I have your phone number.
Oh, well, I'll send you an email.
Oh, okay. That's been working well.
Thanks, you guys. Have a happy White Cane Day, y'all.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
White Cane Day.
All right.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
Hey.
what happened to the door prizes?
Oh, man. Hold on. We can't go
I'm
without
still here.
getting door prizes.
Yeah, I haven't zoomed off.
I'm still here.
Zoomed off.
We promised we wouldn't forget the door prizes tonight. All right, Kev.
That was the old virtual juke.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I
Yeah,
had to get it going.
there's a statute against that, Jessica, in Colorado
All
here.
right. So
We're changing that.
we're going to draw for three
It has to be
$10.
someone who has already registered for the 6-dash. That was one of the stipulations, right?
All right. If you've registered for the 6-dash, raise your hand on here. First one to do it. First one I see, besides Jessica.
I've sponsored. I don't know if that counts.
Julie Newman.
Julie Newman.
Woo! She's our first winner. Who else do we have that's registered for the 6-dash? Oh, Lisa D.
Hey, give Lisa a prize.
All right.
What did she win?
So they're $10 Amazon gift cards. So Julie Newman, if you could send your email address to assistance@nfbco.org, that would be great. Lisa, we have yours.
All right, we need one more person who's registered for the dash. Let's see whose hand goes up next.
Somebody raise their hand.
Amazon gift card.
I'm sponsoring. I don't know if that counts.
You're
Give it to the man.
You're registered.
Give it to the man.
No. I want somebody else to win.
Okay.
Come on, somebody. I'll just send you an email asking for iTunes cards or something.
Yeah, I get those from you a lot.
Yeah.
I'm not
There we go.
sending
Candace.
Candace!
Candace,
Yay!
Candace, send
All
your
right,
email
you
address
Colorado Springs people.
at nfbco.org.
All right. Candace, you can unmute. All right. So Julie Newman and Candace both email assistance@nfbco.org, and we will reply and send you your gift cards.
Amazon card.
And Lisa,
Awesome.
we'll send yours, Lisa, too.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right, great. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you.
Good night.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.